everyone, this is April, the artist behind InvokeArtSense. Today I bring you ScrawlrBox, and this is a special ScrawlrBox, and do you know why? Ta-da! I have Dennis, that Kasey Golden created her character, and can you guess what box this is if I have Dennis here? So Dennis is here to assist us. So this box is Kasey Golden's box from September. And you're wondering why I am doing a September box in January. Well, everyone, I moved back from Korea, so I missed a few boxes and I didn't get this box until a week ago, maybe less than a week ago, because I ordered the box separately. When I got back to America and I settled down a little bit, then I went on to ScrawlrBox and updated my subscription, but lo and behold, guess who I missed? Kasey Golden's box and Drawing with Waffles box as well, and that's going to be next time I have her box as well. So I ordered it separately, and you can do that. You just have to go to ScrawlrBox's website and go to the previous boxes on their website, and then you can buy the box if they still have it in stock. And it's 17 pounds sterling. If you do it while you have your subscription, then it's only 15 pounds sterling. So, but it's only a few dollars more. So I ordered it, and let's have fun. Let's open this now. So if you want a ScrawlrBox subscription, it's 15 pounds sterling, and then American dollars is $19.58 if you convert it, at least for today when I looked. And then this box was 17 pounds sterling and $22.19 US dollars. And the delivery charge for international is 5 pounds sterling, about $6.53 US dollars. And if you're in the UK, it's free, but that's not that bad. I got 3 boxes in Korea, which I did a unboxing. Well, not really a good unboxing because it was my first video back. Let's get started and unbox this. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this, and I already kind of know what's in here because this is not a new box, and I've seen her own video of her own personal unboxing. But we have our nifty knife and our ScrawlrBox, and let's open it, shall we? And let's be careful I don't cut myself. Okay, so voila. So Dennis, my little buddy, is watching me open this, and we're going to have fun with some watercolor. I already know it's watercolor, and then it comes really wrapped, but oh, I already see that there's a little bit of something that melted in there. And then we have the sticker, ScrawlrBox symbol. And yes, it was the candy that, oh no, the Jolly Rancher melted on the Kasey Golden print. That's very unfortunate. And we have, it's all melted together, everything. Okay, the Viviva color sheets. Okay, the Milan. Well, the Jolly Rancher only bled on this little postcard print just a tiny bit here, so it's not unsalvageable. The ScrawlrBox sticker, I'm glad that's okay. But I think the print is ruined. Yes. yeah, the actual print that they included for the featured artists. It's ruined right there, because the sticky stuff took off the paper on top. Guess I'm gonna have to just maybe paint that ant in there, but it's got a little bit more sticky stuff on there that's left, residue. And we have our wonderful print. It just didn't come to me wonderful, but I guess maybe, this was an older box. It's been sitting there for a while, so maybe it's to be expected that the candy would do that. And maybe ScrawlrBox could, if the boxes don't all sell during the subscription time, maybe they could take the candy out and like rebox them or repackage them in some way, because after a few months the candy's going to be bad anyways, I think. So if ScrawlrBox, if you're watching this and if someone like orders previous boxes, the candy I think should be removed and the boxes should be checked again if they've been sitting on the shelf for a few months, because this was September and it's January, so it's been October, November, December, can't do math, January, about 4 months, so this is not okay for previous boxes, especially since you charge more. ScrawlrBox charges more, 17 pounds sterling. Okay, but let's look at Kasey, and I'm sorry my table shakes. I do have, this table is an art table that actually angles up, but I can't use that feature really. But I need a new table, a new solid desk. That's just not happening right now. So Kasey Golden, I watch her videos all the time. She's great, she's wonderful, and she had Dennis here that she made as a plush, and I've ordered him. Maybe she still has him available. You should check that out. I think she had 800 limited editions for Dennis left only. So I have one. So Dennis is my buddy. So if you don't know Kasey Golden, she is at Instagram / at Kasey The Golden, Twitter as well, YouTube Kasey Golden. So, and we're going to do her prompt, or her prompt was in this postcard too. Looks like it looks like you can use watercolor on this postcard. So we're going to do some work on this with the watercolors. So the items included in this box is Viva color sheets. They're super vivid, transparent watercolors. Let's throw this candy away. I don't like Jolly. I used to eat Jolly Ranchers a lot when I was a little girl. Okay, so too much stickiness going on here. So the Viva watercolor sheets. I don't know how to pronounce that. It says the best time to get creative is in the moment, when witnessing a beautiful sunrise or sat in a picturesque cafe by a bustling street. Unfortunately, inspiration doesn't always wait for a suitable time of day, and some methods of painting are messy and inconvenient for portable use. So this is probably made especially for travel. Viva watercolor sheets are the easiest and most convenient watercolor set to paint with on the go. Each sheet is made of a super saturated layer of the color deposited on paper. There are 16 intense and vibrant colors to choose from, and there is no need to worry about any mess. Simply pick up this amazingly thin and lightweight watercolor set and paint, and you will be able to get creative whenever you want and wherever you want. It's made in India. I'm glad to see not everything is made in China. when you open it, you can put your name here. These colors belong to, and your name. Instructions: the color sheets look different than their actual color on paper as the pigment is super saturated. The partition between colors are covered with a special water repellent coating to avoid sticking with wet colors. We recommend that you let the colors dry before closing the color sheets, but I think that's going to be a hard thing to do. Viva color sheets are safe for use, and needless to say, do not ingest them. Please, everyone. Warning, do not ingest these paints. Please wash your hands with soap after use and have fun. So these are super saturated by looking at them, because this is called deep pink and it looks like a brown. This is a crimson, vermilion, dusk orange, chrome yellow, gold ochre, burnt umber, burnt sienna, light green, sap green, and there's two of these sheets, I guess because it's in the middle. Viridian here, which is a purple, which I think a Viridian is supposed to be a green, maybe. Peacock blue, and that's like a purple, but it's supposed to be a blue. Persian blue, and that looks like a purple or pink, something like that, and it's supposed to be blue. Violet, and that's a green. Actually, that's more like a gold green. It's beautiful gold green. Magenta, slate black, and then it says need a new Viva color sheets, and you just need to visit the website. And then use below coupon code for existing offers. So they do give you a coupon code for more things. And then also, while you're traveling, you could stick mixing panel here. So if you need a mixing panel, stick this to the main booklet. Okay, so you just stick this to the booklet while you're traveling, and this is your mixing palette. It looks like just like watercolor paper. It probably won't go very far with use, but it's something to have. And I don't know what this string was for, but I have a string that fell out of this. I guess that's not of use to me. And then the sticker is black and white. I guess just it has a watercolor feel to it. So the next item up for grab this for September is Milan. I like Milan. I got an eraser before, and I already knew from the picture that the brush is high quality. So Milan round synthetic brush 611. This small Milan round brush with a short wooden handle is a great companion to these watercolors. Matte black finish and dipped silver end. Dipped silver end here, and combines with a nickel ferrule to give a very sleek and polished look. The synthetic bristles of the brush make it perfect for use with watercolor paints and other water-based techniques. So you can use this with more than just watercolor. And our next item is the Winsor Newton Fineliner. They spelled it wrong here. It's Winsor and Newton, or is it Winsor? It's a pure quality black ink fine line pen with a tapered steel sheet nib. This pen has a slightly longer barrel than standard. Let's see. Okay, so the barrel is longer. But I've heard that this doesn't dry as quickly as microns. So I might not be as happy with it, because I don't have much patience. So this pen is made from 100% recyclable polypropylene. It sits comfortably in the hand and allows for a variety of drawing and sketching. It is actually pretty comfortable. It feels pretty nice. The Fineliner contains a water-based pigment ink that is non-fading, water-resistant, and acid-free. So it's not water. What is it? It's not. Microns are waterproof. They say on there waterproof. So these are just water resistant. So they're not going to be waterproof from what it reads on here, because microns say waterproof and fade proof fine lines. And this one says it's just water-based pigment ink that is non-fading, water resistant, and acid-free. So it is acid-free and archival. So same thing for our microns, but not waterproof. Okay, so the next item is a mechanical pencil. This pencil, Pentel Orenz mechanical pencil. You know, the one reason why I like getting ScrawlrBoxes is, well, when I was in Korea, not so much, but here in America, we don't get as many of these other items maybe that maybe UK has, maybe brands that American stores, American art supply stores don't sell. But this special mechanical pencil features a one-click anti-breaking system, which is great for me because I have heavy hands, with a unique lead sleeve that retracts as the lead wears down, meaning it will still draw without needing to expose a lot of vulnerable lead. This exclusive design maximizes lead protection and avoids any disturbance when using. The Orenz can also write at almost any angle without issue, as the lead sleeve doesn't snag paper. With its easy and comfortable use, this mechanical pencil is set to revolutionize your drawing, and even hides a handy little eraser under the clicker. Which I don't often use like this kind of mechanical eraser. They're just too small. But what I do often use is this kind of eraser on a mechanical pencil, because it's big enough and I don't have to take anything off. Even if I take it off, that's just too small for me to use for much of anything. And this one is got a lot of eraser. You just have to twirl it up and down. Okay, so but it's overall nice pencil, you know, a mechanical pencil, and I can use that for the future. And then it came with also, you have your Bockingford watercolor 300 GSM, 140 pound paper, 2 sheets, beautiful English watercolor paper. It feels really good actually, much better than Arteza paper. Traditionally made on a cylinder mold machine at St. Cuthbert's Mill. They say that this is a high quality paper that is made by using pure materials to archival standards. Its attractive surface is created using natural woolen felts that give it a distinctive random texture. This is an extremely forgiving watercolor paper valued by both professional and amateur artists around the world. Okay, it's forgiving. I like that. Forgiving nature. So the color looks pretty pigmented when you use it, and it's pretty saturated when you look at it. Okay, so the instructions, they say to like let each layer dry before you go to another like section of this booklet, but as you can see that I can't do that, but it does just the colors just like stick on this parchment paper here. I think after many uses it could become very messy, but I think for now this kind of style, I mean, it's really neat to work like this. And I think these like different colors here that you see that they're like, this is purple and it's supposed to be green. When I did do my swatches here. In the blues, I don't see any of the green coming up, which like here in the Viridian, that is completely blue. So this is the violet color that looks really green, but I don't see any evidence of green in the actual swatch, but I did use more water, so it wasn't heavily saturated. Any of these colors, peacock blue is here. Okay, so it looks blue, there's no evidence of purple. The Viridian is green, no evidence of purple. So I think if you use enough water in your brush when you pick up the color, you're not gonna have any problems with this heavily saturated look. So the challenge, let's look at the challenge for this prompt. So the challenge that Kasey Golden chose was feeling buggy, and she had her army of ants, as you can see here, her army of ants, and causing chaos and art madness. So we have feeling buggy. So I'm going to create something that is it's a bug, a bee. I'm going to create a bee with maybe some flowers. So this is I'm going with a bee on a flower look, but we're going to see how this marker here works with the watercolors after I use it. This is a 0.8 marker fineliner size, so this is pretty big. This is not exactly the size I like working with. I like working with the 0.3 or 0.2 with microns. So, but I think that maybe this could be good if you use it after your finished piece and not before. I'm doing this one with the lining after. This one I did the lining first, and I didn't really see any obvious bleeding, but there was only a little bit of watercolor used in the middle that overlapped the lines. This one I'm doing the lining after. So my final drawing will be a bee. This is a wasp, but I will do the final drawing of a bee and flowers. But before that, let's do a watercolor on the actual postcard we got that only has a little bit of the Jolly Rancher on it, so I should be okay. But I'm going to be doing a watercolor with that. So here is my version of Kasey Golden's army of ants who are putting paint splatters everywhere. And this is Kasey Golden's version. I didn't do her justice. This is my version. I hope you like it. Her version is much better, even with this this Jolly Rancher ickiness that tore off my print here. It was like watercolor paper, but it wasn't good like quality watercolor paper. It wasn't very forgivable. But also it bled on the back a lot here. But you could still send this. I could still send this as a postcard, but I won't. But it says here in a little talking bubble, I painted this for you with the Viva color sheets included in the September ScrawlrBox and artwork by Kasey Golden. And then the ScrawlrBox icon and Viva color sheets and the website for that. So all in all, I'm very happy with this. It's something that everyone can do. You can color it with the watercolors included, or use any medium, maybe even acrylics on this, or your markers. But the markers would definitely bleed on this paper, but it's possible. Okay, so I have my little buggy bug here, and I did the lining already, and it's been sitting, and the line art is dry. So hopefully it doesn't smudge on me. And I am doing this bee, and I put the colors with some water. I mixed some water and the colors into my ceramic palette here to make it easier, and I also have it on the side if I want to take some directly from. It's not bad to take directly from here, but I think for wider areas this way would be faster and easier. Here is the finished result, and the colors are all vibrant. They're not chalky. They're high quality colors, and the only problem I ran into was bleeding into other colors, but I guess that's to be expected with a lot of water. But even when I didn't use a lot of water, it did it as well. But still, I like that effect anyway, so I'm okay with the bleeding effect. That's actually good for me. Here are the two pieces I finished. The line art from Kasey Golden, and my little bee buggy on his little flower. So I'm really happy with this, and I think this one will end up being a sticker. I think so. And a print. And I really like it. The colors weren't chalky, they were vibrant, and the colors are really good. So if you ever want to go traveling and you want something simple to take along with you to carry, this pack of color sheets are perfect to take with you. Good few paintings. You can do a few paintings with these color sheets before they run out. Also, if you're using Viva, I still don't know how to pronounce that. If you're going to use if you have Viviva color sheets and you've done work with them, here it says on the back here, welcome. You are one of the earliest members of the Viva community. Share your artwork with the rest of the community. Use hashtag Viva color sheets and hashtag Viva colors. And if you upload to your social medias. So that's good to know they have a community for this company. So Instagram or Facebook. And I like this so much that I'm going to be making prints and stickers from this little bug here. And I like this as well. But of course, Kasey Golden's is much better than mine, but I still really like my version as well. Thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, and see you next time for the next exciting video. Goodbye, everyone.